McCarthy.
It's a third down to execute their screen game. But I like in this case the play caller want to get after the quarterback because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
1-point game in this first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is. The show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
19. Lions, 14. Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing, Goff. Catch is made by Wright. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing here is Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. The Lions ball their first time out as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, it's Goff. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. 10-1 to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Goff to throw. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. On the jet sweep, the give to St. Brown. He'll get to the edge, but unsuccessfully stopped there for no gain.
Trying to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
It's caught by the tight end, Laporta. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Here's 1st and 10. He'll run the draw with Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
Best time to call a draw is when the defense is playing a pass situation, so a down and distance that screams pass. You want those defensive linemen ripping up the field thinking, I'm going to go sack the quarterback. In this case, they time it perfectly, hands the ball off to the back, big pickup.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another 1st down.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with his defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Once again, it's Gibbs. Oh, a loose football. And the Vikings have the takeaway.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
19 tight, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time.
Brings up a 3rd down.
And it'll be 3rd down.
Yards to go.
To throw, it's McCarthy. This one complete to Oliver. 14 yards on that pass play there. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
And the Vikings.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's going to keep it himself. Oh, the ball is out. And I believe a Viking was able to get his hands on it. Yes, he was. Minnesota
just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
McCarthy to the air on second down. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Try and run for the first down with Jones. Fighting for the marker. He loses the football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender.
Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
First and 10. The RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short game.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. And it's
Big play coming up. This is third down. Out of the shotgun. It's gone. And he'll take it on in. Amon-Ra, safe grab. Touchdown, Detroit. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
For the 2-point conversion.
Goff to throw, and he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Jack Fox to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He runs with it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Now 3rd and
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the ground now with Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It'll be interesting to see how they handle this situation. Do they try to slow play this and try to score without giving the ball back, or do they try to strike as quickly as possible? So first things first, they got to convert this 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. Go.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
What's the play call here? 4th down and 7.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. Flushed to his left. Again, working deep downfield. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
So in this last possession, Mike, they take the ball away, and they do it from playing cover 3 defense. So what that means is there's 3 deep players. There's 2 corners and a safety. They divide the field into thirds, and everybody else underneath is just looking at the quarterback. Straight zone coverage, played perfectly, leads to a big takeaway.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the lines. It's a loss of a couple. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Goff. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
12 yards on the play. But it's 3rd
So,
down.
2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. 20. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the 1st down. Good run. The drive continues.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by. Like we used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that 1st down by about 1 yard or 2.
They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. After second charge, timeout for Minnesota. Again, with just under 90 seconds remaining.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9. 20. Now, Goff. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackman. And the Vikings are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
And when they needed to come up with a play the most, Mike, this defense delivers. They desperately needed to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance to go pull this one out. Now they come away with a big takeaway, and at the end of this game, they've got a shot.
Ready.
This is 1st and 10.
Trap 60.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That one just too far. Out in front, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Great job there defensively. Separate players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here's a big one. This third down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of a defense, and we saw it again here.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
It certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer. When you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter, no better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
To throw is McCarthy. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now final chance to stop it here. Timeout coming with 10 seconds remaining in the game.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key third downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. Now McCarthy escaping to his left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. 24-yard pickup as they convert on 4th down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to force overtime. This one is good. Would you expect anything less from this game? We are going to get some more. Headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Price now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
They're on the 20-yard line.
To begin this drive, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
2nd and 10.
18 rather. Here we go, set.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Open is the tight end Oliver. Oh, big hole left side to the 20. And he's going
defensive stop away from getting out of this one with a big win.
To extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Goff. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Goff in the pistol. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the Lions 1st down.
Goff to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Now Goff. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Goff. Is caught left side by St. Brown. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff, and he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
On 1st down, it's Goff. This throw, left side, for Ncaa. He's got it. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
From the 21, here's second and a couple. Out of the shotgun, it's gone. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, creates great separation downfield, and now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
On third down, they go with Gibbs. He is down at the 14, but will have the first down.
What a nice drive this continues to turn out to be. I mean, to continue to maintain possession and sustain this drive, you can feel the defense is starting to wear down. So they had an opportunity there to get off the field and come away with a third down stop, but they pick up just enough and get a fresh set of downs.
And he's going to be taken down. Set back at the 17-yard line. Javon Hargrave. He works his way in and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career. A second down throw for Goff. And it's intercepted. That ought to seal it. And the Vikings are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
So a win here for the Vikings. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.